Secrets of Everlasting Love. In this video, I'm going to dive deep for the benefit of both the young and old. I'll draw wisdom from ancient times and blend it with secrets of everlasting love in our times. Welcome to Donald Mafumani YouTube channel. This channel is about education, training, coaching, and mentoring for personal development and growth on will-to-do. Aristotle, an ancient Greek philosopher and scientist, asks a question and provides the answer as follows. Open quote. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. End quote. This quote was as relevant then as it is today. In fact, is relevant more now than ever before. For starters, Cicero, an accomplished poet, philosopher, rhetorician, and humorist, also the greatest forensic orator Rome ever produced, says, open quote, love is the attempt to form a friendship inspired by beauty, end quote. For a relationship to withstand hard times, start by building a solid foundation. My high school girlfriend back in the middle of 1970s, who became my wife early in the 1980s, is still my sweetheart today, notwithstanding life's challenges along the journey. Ensure that love is not built on pity or any form of material possessions or social status, but on genuine attraction, principles, qualities, and values that you believe would help you build love, wisdom, peace, prosperity, and tranquility. This is a solid foundation upon which your future will be created. Bertrand Russell, a British philosopher, logician, mathematician, historian, writer, and social critic says, open quote, it's easy to fall in love. The hard part is finding someone to catch you, end quote. Love is not always a bed of roses. As time passes by, you might not quite remember how many times you and your partner quarreled, sometimes to the extent that each of you slept in a different bedroom of the same house, or faced away from each other whilst lying on the same bed. Does it sound strange or familiar? In the beginning of marriage, when the elders counsel a newlywed woman or bride, they usually say a bride doesn't abandon their marriage, but she retreats to a safer place in the house. By the same token, when the elders counsel a newlywed man or bridegroom, they usually say that a woman is a flower in a garden. Her husband is the fence around it. He must appreciate and love her at all times. Pythagoras of Samos, an ancient Ionian Greek philosopher, polymath, and the eponymous founder of Pythagoreanism, says, open quote, a blow from your friend is better than a kiss from your enemy, end quote. Sun Tzu, a Chinese general and strategist, says, open quote, an enemy is a friend who knows too much about you, end quote. Think of these two quotes for a moment. Let's reiterate. 1. A blow from your friend is better than a kiss from your enemy, right? 2. An enemy is a friend who knows too much about you. So which friend can be trusted here? I'll answer this crucial question later in this video. Any quarrel or disagreement with your partner does not have to escalate to a level of hatred or abhorrence where you or your partner pretends to be in love, yet you harbor bad intentions against one another. Love ignites the inner energy which controls all conscious acts such as habit, attitude, and behavior. How to cultivate love? 1. Dive deep below will-to-do breakthrough point. 2. Create a shared vision, dream, or desire. That is, cultivate gravity and stamina. 3. Respect each other's convictions. 4. When emotions run high, listen and talk only at intervals. That is, patience is virtue. 5. Reassure love. And that is, show tender loving care. Back to the question, which friend can be trusted? Cicero joins the argument and says, open quote, your enemies can kill you, but only your friend or your friends can hurt you, end quote. Deep down in your heart of hearts, you and your partner know that your love is real, and your gravity and stamina grew from your solid foundation. Your foundation helps dearly during your trying times when the only thing you remember is where you come from. Sometimes you only hold on to a love thread which made you to connect in the first place. Your love is true love because it was love in the beginning. It's still love today, and it will still be love in old age when you hold hands and walk each other to a nearby supermarket and buy some sweets to keep your mouth busy until one day when you depart, or one after the other. What's the secret? Epictetus, a Greek philosopher known for his work in Stoicism, a branch of philosophy that taught people to endure all things without showing emotion, or practicing inner peace and resilience in the face of life's challenges, says, open quote, the key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best, end quote. Cicero says, open quote, you can't love the one you are afraid of, or the one who's afraid of you. Diseases of the soul are more dangerous and more numerous than those of the body. There are no snares more dangerous than those which lurk under the guise of duty or the name of a relationship, end quote. To his previous assertion, Pythagoras says, open quote, do not cover your mistakes with false words, rather correct your mistakes with examination, end quote. Don't be ashamed to apologize for a mistake you have committed. Conventional wisdom teaches us that a cattle stumbles in spite of having 4 legs. We as human beings with only 2 legs are bound to stumble easily. Indeed, to err is human, to forgive divine. Plato, an ancient Greek philosopher who produced works of unparalleled influence, says, open quote, false words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil, end quote. You don't force or coerce someone into love if their love has diminished. However, if there is hope of ever resuscitating love, elders or family members can play a huge role, or else professional help can be an option. Immanuel Kant, a German philosopher and one of the central Enlightenment thinkers, says, open quote, if a man is hiding his betrayal from you, then he still loves you, end quote. There's a paradox here. Erich Maria Remarque, a German-born novelist, says, open quote, if a woman is angry, it means she is not only wrong, but she knows it, end quote. Carl Jung, Swiss psychologist and psychiatrist who founded analytic psychology, concludes as follows, open quote, don't hold on to someone who is living, otherwise you won't meet the one who is coming, end quote. All videos on this channel are numbered to make it easy for you to follow. This one is number 45 in the series. You can also follow Donald Mafumani on LinkedIn platform. Before you go, please hit the will to do subscribe star below or button. I will see you in the next video. Bye.